I got shot 9 times with an AK-47 and an AR-15. That's why I'm in a wheelchair.
Hi, Scene TV. This is my story.
I decided to give somebody a ride. He was somebody that I knew, was not a stranger. I just took him for the exchange of gas money that I felt I needed at the time. He knew these people he was going to meet. So he got out the car and he walked across the street and I waited there. I never turned off my car. I never took my seatbelt off. I was only sitting there for like less than 2 minutes. There was like a boy with a gray hoodie walking back and forth, like pacing the driveway. As soon as I finished looking at him, the boy that I gave a ride to was walking across the street and getting back in my car. But as soon as he got in the car, he closed the door and he said, "Diamond, go fast." And as soon as I heard him and I clicked my lights, the same person I just saw in the driveway staring at me, he stood in front of my car and he started to shoot at the car with an AR-15. It sounded like, "Boom!" But as soon as I heard the sounds, I felt it in my chest. And like, I went to go down and my seatbelt was stuck. So I was like stuck like this. And I'm watching them shoot at me. The boy that I gave a ride to, he jumped from the passenger seat over my head into the back seat and hid behind my seat. I realized that I could not feel my legs anymore. This arm was the only thing that felt the same on my body. So that's when I really started to freak out. So I started to like scoot myself out and I put my head under the seatbelt and then I put my head under the wheel and I started to grab my foot from the brake to the pedal and I started mashing my foot on the pedal. And when I felt my car going, I sat up. As I'm driving away down the road with one arm, they were still shooting at my car. So I got shot 3 times in my back, 2 times in my chest, once in my left arm, once in my thigh, and once in each knee. I knew I was gonna either die by killing myself in the oncoming traffic or I was about to die from getting shot. So I just gave up and I took the wheel and I jerked it into a lady's house. As soon as I crashed into her front yard, all of the gunshots stopped. That's when the boy from behind me that I gave a ride to, he was screaming, "Somebody help!" And that's when I realized like we both got shot and I started to hyperventilate. And as all that's happening, the ambulance get there. I was in an induced coma for about almost a week. And when I woke up, I was on life support. I was unable to talk or do anything. I really could barely even stay awake for long, but I was awake long enough to know that my family was there and that I was okay. The boy that was in my car, he was released out of the hospital within a few days. He had only gotten shot 4 times. He actually, less than a year later, was arrested for killing, and he is in jail for the rest of his life. So although I was upset at first, feeling like I got hurt behind just helping somebody and that he got to walk away and I ended up in a wheelchair, I felt like my life was taken away from me, but it wasn't. I'm still living, I'm still here.
I am seen. Are you?